At 7:25 this morning, my AI approved a video.
I was asleep the whole time, and nobody asked me.
There are 52 timers armed on this machine right now, and I turned on every single one of them myself. That's the opposite of the story you have probably been told, the one where you keep your own model on a short leash and check its homework every morning. But here's the thing. There are 6 clauses I kept, and only 6.
Claude Code runs everything on this channel, and it does not hide what it wants to be.
The overview page says, in its own words, that routines run on anthropic managed infrastructure, so they keep running even when your computer is off, and that they can trigger on API calls too. Further down that same page, a lead agent coordinates the work, assigns subtasks, and merges results. Which meant the ceiling here already shipped. People bought in hard, just under 140,000 stars, in about 17 months. The result was a gap nobody talks about. A star count cannot tell you whether a single one of those people actually lets it run while they sleep, because nobody publishes that number. Most people quote that paragraph as a warning, and I read it as a permission slip. Every one of those 52 timers is something I armed on purpose, and the loudest one is called auto-approve. It woke up at 7:25, read a finished video's gate report, confirmed that a model had actually watched the thing end to end, then approved it and queued it for upload. No human in that loop, not one. And that's when most people assume something has gone wrong. Which is why I have to be honest about the note that script writes into the database, because it does not read like an accident. It reads auto-approved, standing order. The part I kept fits on one line of one file. 64 lines of house rules that sit outside the repository entirely, and the one that matters is line 19. 6 clauses, and the first one bundles credentials with payment entry and account creation, then posting as me, spending my money, widening the quality bar, kill clears, and anything destructive that cannot be undone. Anyone who has run a guild bank already knows this shape, where everyone gets a withdrawal tab and one person keeps the button that disbands the guild. But here's the thing that line does better than I could. It names its own principle in 3 words: consent, not judgment. Which meant I was never trying to decide whether the machine has good taste, because I was deciding which mistakes are survivable, and the 6 on that list are the ones that are not.
That's one operator's risk call on one channel. It is not a verdict on the tool.
Here's what I had wrong for about 3 months.
I thought writing the rule down was the same as enforcing it, and it is not.
What proves it is the approval script itself, where every guard carries a date. One of them is dated the 23rd of July and explains itself in a single sentence. A repair rebuilt the video while its queue entry sat pending, and auto-approve reapproved it against the previous day's report. A second guard is dated a day later, and it exists because the agent skipped the step where a model watches the finished cut. And that's when the pattern got hard to ignore. None of these are policies at all. They are incident reports that turned into code. That changed when the real enforcement moved into the code. 6 numbered rails compiled into the uploader, and 3 of them are worth saying out loud. Nothing publishes immediately, nothing uploads without a passing gate report, and nothing uploads carrying a banned term. That last one is the joke I cannot fully show you. The banned list is 10 strings long, and every one of them is a piece of hardware I am not allowed to name on this channel. So it stays redacted in a video about the rule that redacts it. None of that tells you whether the code is any good, so here's yesterday evening's commit. 1 file, 6 insertions, 7:30 on a Saturday night. A Telegram bug where the approval buttons were being swallowed by the wrong bot found and fixed, with the session link still attached to the message so I can go back and read exactly what it was doing. That changed when I hit the part I find genuinely uncomfortable to admit. It was faster and cleaner than what I would have written at that hour. But 6 lines is 6 lines. The result was that I still do not know how any of this holds on a change big enough to actually hurt, and anyone who tells you they do know is selling something. So the lock belongs on the things you cannot take back. That single distinction is the only reason I can leave 52 timers armed on this machine, walk away from the desk, and still sleep at night.
The problem is a rule in a nice paragraph does not hold.
Gate the 6 irreversible acts and automate everything else.
Which is why the ones that actually held here exit the process with an error code.
They are code, and code does not get tired at 3 in the morning, which is the entire point. So I want to know where your own line sits. If your agent could ship to production tonight with nobody watching, name the single act you would keep for yourself.